Ko Lilla Lazar tōku ingoa. Um, I'd like to share the journey of our Poiesis project and creative collaborative process grounded on the voices of our community. At the heart of this mahi, Hepi Koroa, a framework that guides not only what we created, but how we created it with integrity, connection, and purpose. We followed the principles of whakawhanaungatanga, building meaningful relationships, tātai, planning together, whakamahi, acting with care, whai whakaro, reflecting collectively, and mana motuhake, empowering those we serve. We began by deeply listening and gathering the previously gathered 11 community voices as part of our community-based project. These stories weren't just anecdotes, they were insights. They revealed a shared need for culturally grounded, accessible, and inclusive resources, especially for kayako, supporting neurodiverse learners in the early years. So rather than acting for our community, we chose to create with our community. What emerged from this process is a kete, a resource pack we co-constructed to reflect the aspirations of our kayako, our kunga and whānau in our region. This kete isn't just a product, it's a living expression of our sovereignty, the practical support, the story sovereignty, the practical support we received, and the reciprocity that we engaged in all through the process. Let me introduce the 5 main resources in our kete. And first one is a shared visual gateway into our resources. And it's a concept of neurodiversity through the Waikato specific artwork with special focus on our region, the Tainui reo as well. For example, the spelling is slightly different than Te Reo Māori in general. We also included Pacifica design for the South Waikato communities, especially for the South Waikato communities. And so let us start. The resource card pack with set of quotes and short stories, including stories and voices from our previous modules as well. That's for, we planned it for our kayako, maybe in a staff room while they're resting and thinking, just having a little break and gaining some inspirations. Navigate with Fun, that's our tracking puzzle, referral tracking puzzle, and just reimagining the traditional process rather than being a linear process. We looked at a puzzle and that there could be a tool to help kayako to reflect and consider inclusive strategies first, and then make thoughtful decisions before seeking outside support. It also supports a tiriti-aligned, student-centered thinking. Taniwha Trivia is a quiz cards on neurodiversity. It's a playful but powerful tool. Using Waikato motifs like the Niho Taniwha triangles, these cards engage schools in neurodiversity learning through the quiz formats like multiple choices, true or false, guess who. It is a fun product and it's a celebration of local knowledge and inclusive education. Tirohanga Kōrero Mōhio, Visual Communication Brochure and Pack. This is a final tool for non-verbal communication strategies. It includes examples of LAMP and AAC boards, as well as community map for public core board locations. Practical visuals like daily schedules and placements come with QR codes linking the real-world examples in action. Throughout this journey, we leaned on feedback from our stakeholders like Alex and collaborated as a team to make sure each piece as a kitty truly honoured the voices that it shaped. But our work doesn't end here. We see this kitty as an evolving tonga. Next, we plan to test it with kayako, gather feedback from them as well later on, and continue refining it. We aim to develop interacting digital versions, expand our reach, and co-design adaptations with other regions, always respecting the unique needs of each community. In this way, we continue to honor Mana Motuhake, walking alongside our people rather than ahead of them. To everyone who shared their story and gave feedback and stood beside us in this process, we are very thankful to that, and the voices that are woven into every part of our story, of our kete, we hope it will impact, will ripple outward into inclusive, empowered learning environments.